Welcome to Veterans Family Archery. I'm Wes Custer. Welcome to the channel. If you like what you see here, don't forget to like and subscribe. So today, I figured I'd take advantage of this nice weather that we have here outside of Fayetteville. It's a little breezy, but it's about 70 degrees, and I figured I'd get some practice in. So I figured I'd go ahead and I'd share some of the things that me personally, I'd like to focus on since I've had a long break in between shooting. So one of my goals for today is I want to see how many arrows I can shoot before I start to get tired. I'm trying to build back up my stamina. You know, before, when I was shooting all the time in upstate New York, I was shooting well over 100 arrows every time that I went out and practiced. So I'd like to be able to build back up. I don't foresee myself needing to shoot that many arrows anymore, because my purpose is, you know, there's a couple of 3D shoots that I would like to attend this year. I'd like to be able to do them without building bad habits by getting tired and getting sloppy in my shooting. So the key is to be able to make it through those without too much fatigue and make good quality shots. But my ultimate goal is, you know, I want to get better. I want to practice for the upcoming bow season for deer. Maybe go down south, shoot some hogs with a bow, who knows. But right now, I just want to focus on building my stamina up and building good muscle memory. Because if you get tired and you start putting imperfections in your form, you're going to build bad habits, and that's what your muscles are going to remove. So without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, you know, I start off at 30 yards. You know, it's still far enough away where it's going to tell me what's going on, and I can identify the imperfections in my form or in my shot placement and all the other stuff by how I impact the target. So that way I can make adjustments, you know, tighten it up a little bit. I'll move back to 40, 50, maybe even 60. We'll see. It is a little windy today. I don't know if I'll get out to 60. Maybe I'll go to 40. We'll see how 50 goes, and we'll make a determination from there. That one felt good. So with this, I'm being real deliberate with how I do it. Make sure that everything is set up right before I go through the shooting process. I think the fletch came off of that one. That felt good too. All right. So what I see so far is, one, I'm gonna have to turn this target over because one of my arrows about blew through it. So got fletch coming off. This was my first shot, my second shot, my last shot. So obviously I got some inconsistencies that I need to work on, and that's the whole purpose of the day. Even though it's a little windy, the wind direction is actually coming towards the target a little bit, so it shouldn't affect the flight of the arrow too much. So thinking maybe in my release, or I don't know, I'll shoot a couple more and that'll tell me. So let me pull these arrows and we'll get back up here and we'll see what's going on. high. All right, as you can see from there, still spread out a little bit. Still a little bit of inconsistencies. Let's see if let me run down and pick these up, and we'll see if we can't get it sorted out. All over the place on that. Alright, so with that last series of shots, you know, as you can see in the camera, they were all pretty much on the same level. So it's telling me I'm either putting too much pressure on it, or I'm torquing the bow when I do it. So I need to focus on my grip and my anchor points a little bit to try and get the consistency up a little bit. And I may be punching the trigger a little bit too, because that's what it felt like on the first two of that. That third shot was the one right above the bullseye. Well, I don't know. I have to look at the tape and tell you. That one felt good. All right, just shot 3 more. Still a lot of inconsistencies. I'm gonna have to number these to see if it's that. But those shots, they felt better, but still minor details. I got a level on the sight, you know, making sure I'm level, making sure I don't grip the bow. Part of the fun of doing this on camera is I can go back and I can watch the video, and I can look at my form and see what I'm doing as well. So far I've shot, I think that was 15 that I'm on. So I'm gonna go down here and pull those threes, take a small break, and then come back on it, because I'm starting to feel a little bit of fatigue, and that's the whole purpose. I don't want to get too sloppy in it, because as you guys can see, I'm not grouping my arrows real well right now. So I want to take a small breather, and you know, then we'll get back into this practice. So see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, so down there upon further inspection, you know, probably should have done this before I started practice, but if you can see right here, I got veins that are starting to come off. Come on, focus. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's definitely going to affect my ability to group my arrows. So let me go through and inspect all my arrows real quick, make sure that I ain't got any more that the veins and stuff are going to come off of, and we'll get back at it. All right, after a little snafu, I found 3 arrows that my veins were starting to come out of, which is not uncommon. Been doing a lot of shooting here lately. Tip, as I just learned, that's part of making mistakes. Part of why I'm doing this channel. I can share my experiences with you. If you're gonna go shoot, make sure check your arrows beforehand. I did check and make sure that they weren't busted or anything. I just didn't look at the fletches. So, all right, now that I got that sorted out, at least I eliminated that excuse. I'll get back into it and see if we can actually hit the bullseye. Wasn't steady on that one. Bow was still moving around when I shot, so I expect that one to be off. I don't know without looking at the footage, but that one way to the left there is probably the one I fired when I was doing a whole bunch of moving around. But it's looking better. So let me go pull these. Come back. One out there to the left, and 2 in the center target that I was aiming at, pretty close together. So, to be honest, so far, those feel like the 3 best arrows that I've shot so far today. So that was up to 21. So I'm gonna go down, pull these 3, shoot 3 more, see where we're at, take another small break, depending upon where I'm at. If I got the imperfections in my form and stuff that I'm sensing that I have, hand toward, my trigger, the anchor point, face pressure, all the little things. Once I feel that it's comfortable, I'll back up to 40 and see how I do. So, like I've said in a previous video, a lot of archery it's about repetition. It's building that muscle memory. It's about doing the same thing the same way every time you do it. So, it starts with how you set your feet, your hips, your back, going into your draw, and then coming into your anchor point. So those are the things that I'm definitely trying to focus on today, along with, fighting the muscle fatigue a little bit. That's why I'm taking several breaks. After, I shoot a dozen arrows, take a break, shoot a dozen more. I don't know if I said it earlier or not, but my goal is to try and shoot 60 arrows today. I don't think I'm gonna get all the way out to 60 yards because I'm gonna put a cap on it. I don't want to shoot no more than 60 arrows today because I don't want to take a chance at overworking my shoulder and potentially causing an injury. You know, so it's important to make sure that you take breaks when your body tells you you need to take a break. Otherwise, you're going to tear something. You're going to hurt yourself. You know, so all right, I'll quit yapping and. The wind's blowing quite a bit. That one had a weird spin to it. All right, let's take a look. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get to 60 yards. The wind was gusting pretty hard on that one. Kind of swirling down there. So, let me go pull these arrows and take a break. Hopefully this wind lets up and I can get some more in. So
Hi there, how are you?